Whew, Tropical Storm Zeta ripped through Georgia last week, and it was actually our Tesla Powerwall that kept our lights on through it all. Hey y'all, hey, it's Renne, and welcome back to my little corner of the world where I show you sustainable ways to have a healthier body, home, and planet. So today's video is actually an update about our Tesla Powerwall, which for those of you who are new to this topic, a Tesla Powerwall is a battery storage system designed to store excess energy generated by solar power panels. In my last Powerwall video, I went more into depth into what a Powerwall is, how it enhances our solar setup, what happens to excess energy once the Powerwall reaches capacity, our strategy for maximizing our energy usage, a breakdown of our energy plan, and whether or not it is worth the cost, which it may or may not be depending on your situation and your reasons for wanting it. So if you are new to Powerwalls, I suggest you go ahead and check out that video. In this video, I want to talk about the benefits and how it has become particularly useful for us. I made my last video about cost because some people get Powerwalls for financial reasons and hoping that it will provide a monetary return on investment. I explained that in our situation, because of our pretty awesome energy plan, it wouldn't really make sense for us to have a Powerwall purely for money saving reasons. But here are some other reasons why having a Powerwall does make sense for us, and it might make sense for you too. 1, power outages. Since I'm on the board of a climate organization, I see statistics every day that are so alarming, y'all. So while I acknowledged in my last video that a Powerwall is an investment, it can be beneficial to those who live in areas being affected by severe weather and climate change. So growing up, power outages weren't really something that I had to worry about, where I live in Georgia, but that's all changing now. Like, that's just not the case anymore. Climate disasters are happening left and right. Just in the past few years alone, major disasters linked to climate change like hurricanes, floods, and wildfires have taken thousands of lives, and they've cost more than $478 billion in damage. Now, as of today, at the time where I'm recording this video, in Georgia, where I live, 115,000 people are still without power from Tropical Storm Zeta that tore through our state last week. At its peak, 2.1 million people were without power. And in California, where my sister lives, her family has had to deal with some really scary fires in her area. There are currently 41 large wildfires burning across California, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Colorado, and Arizona. Nationally, over 8.5 million acres have been burned this year, and that's just in the United States alone. Like, we can't ever forget about the unprecedented bushfire season in Australia that raged on from 2019 into 2020. The amount of smoke in the atmosphere has been so severe that it caused an upsurge in fatal heart attacks and hospitalizations for people with asthma, and it might also make people more vulnerable during the pandemic that we're currently facing. So, not to be all doom and gloom here, but backup battery storage is a conversation you and your family should have given the times that we're living in. For us, our Tesla Powerwall kept our lights on when Tropical Storm Zeta hit us a few days ago. Now, many people in our area went days without internet, phone service, and power, and it made me all the more grateful for our solar panel plus Tesla Powerwall setup. 2, excess energy storage. Now, if you have a solar energy system like we do, the addition of a Powerwall helps to enhance your setup. It can essentially aid in your goal to self-power your home and be less reliant on the grid and be more environmentally conscious by relying more on clean energy. Now, the Tesla Powerwall will charge from your solar panels during the day and then continue to provide your home with power at night once the sun has gone down. Because remember, solar power is generated during the day. So once the sun sets, unless you have battery storage, you can no longer power your home through solar at nighttime. You have to rely on the grid at night. However, the excess solar power you generated during the day that was stored in your Powerwall can kick in and you can use that. When the sun rises again, the process begins all over again and your Powerwall will begin to recharge. So if you're trying to decide between a Powerwall and say a backup generator, just remember to keep in mind that the backup generator only is useful during a blackout, whereas a home battery like a Powerwall is beneficial every day. Now, one thing to note, the Tesla Powerwall has an energy capacity of 13.5 kilowatt hours, which means it likely isn't going to power your home all night. Some people end up getting additional Powerwalls to expand their Powerwall usage, but just know that that's extremely expensive to do. 3, demand is rising. Due to the increase in weather events, there has been a massive surge in home battery demand. And as climate change continues to worsen, that demand is only going to get higher. I went over the costs in the last video, and it's not cheap. Due to the increase in demand, prices are going up even more. Incentives do exist for installing home battery systems, but because of those incentives, coupled with an increased need for battery storage, that has created more demand than Tesla can handle right now. And keep in mind that they are the ones leading the market. So if home batteries are something you've been on the fence about, I take into consideration the possible drawbacks of continuing to wait. So that's my Tesla Powerwall update for today. I'm curious if you've gotten one yet, or if you're planning to get one, what are your reasons for wanting battery storage in your home? Drop a comment below with your answer. Also, if you enjoy binge watching smart home videos, download the Smart Healthy Green Living app, where you'll find all of my smart home videos, as well as a ton of other home improvement videos by other content creators. I'll put a link down below for you to grab that app. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe for more sustainable tech wrecks and lifestyle videos headed your way. Until next time, stay green, y'all.